What's going on, guys? Super here, back with another video, and today I'm making a guide for the new balance patch update for Arcana and the kind of rework slash I would say just like general changes, like updates to the visuals and everything. They did a really good job. I think the class is just as fun, if not even more fun than it was before, and now it does more damage, which is even better. So yeah, let's get into it here, shall we? So, for the build here that I'm using, the only things that really change big are that you no longer are using Scratch Dealer and Checkmate in this build. Checkmate, I believe, may have gotten a damage nerf or something. All I know is the damage is nowhere near what it used to be. At least it felt like to me. Might still be the same, but it's just not really, I feel like, optimal with the build. Scratch Dealer is still nice in terms of that attack speed and move speed buff, and I still think it could find use in this, but since there's a big emphasis on, normal skills, I think it's better to just add in Mysterious Stampede and now Unlimited Shuffle, which actually got a buff, which is now very good. First thing though, I do want to go over the engraving and the big change that were made. So Order the Emperor is now changed to remove balance and judgment cards and add Chancellor and Royal. And now at level 3 increases the Emperor card damage by 80%. That is a massive increase. Let me turn this music down a little bit. It is a massive increase, like huge to the damage. I mean, I was hitting like, with some buffs close to 3 million. Now it's like 4.5, 4.8 sometimes. And granted, I don't even have Relic yet. I've taken a very long break from the game. Well needed, let's be honest here. So now I'll go over the gems. Still pretty much the same. Actually, first, yeah, let me go back to engravings. We're moving all out attack now because you're switching out the other skill for Unlimited Shuffle. So now you're going to want to rock Hitmaster, and then once you go to 5/3s, you're going to want to use Raid Captain, because you're going to have multiple skills that'll give you a boost to your movement speed, and then also to, obviously, you're just running with what's it called, with supports that'll have swiftness, and then also this, you're gonna have a 25% already right there. All you need is 5% more, so you're pretty much fine, and it's just a raw damage increase. But I think Hitmaster is a little bit more important at first because it is a higher percentage increase altogether. So now into the actual skill trees. Oh my god, actually first we'll do gems. This is scalp, sorry boys, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna do this take because I've had some video issues, so whatever. We're just gonna do this and get over with. So you're gonna just want the same as before. I would say focus Emperor Damage Gem if you're first starting out with this class, and then Celestial Rain second, and then Dark Resurrection and Evoke next. I would say Unlimited Shuffle is the one you'd want to get after that. It's not as important. It is still big damage skill, so I do recommend going after it. But I would say the number one ones to go after is Emperor first, absolutely, and then Celestial, Dark, and Evoke, because those will be your biggest damage skills, is these right here, plus the Emperor card. So with the new cards that were added, Balance and Judgment removed. Balance was just the one that increased how many stacks you got. Judgment was 4 stack guaranteed for your red skills, which I think is kind of a loss, but not that big of a deal, because instead we got Royal and Chancellor, and Chancellor is a crit rate buff, 20% for 10 seconds for all normal skills, which is fantastic. And then Royal is 4 seconds of 50% buff to normal damage skills, which is very good. We also got 2 other new cards, Joy, which is a 15% cooldown on everything except Awakening, Movement, and Stand Up, and then a 50% chance of that being a 30% cooldown. And then Clown, which is obtain your most recently used card one more time, which can be absolutely insane for combos with like Wheel of Fortune or Emperor. There are also some other changes to cards. This one lost its, I think it was like mana reduction. I'm pretty sure, and then it moved over here. Oh, it was mana recovery, and it moved to this one, and then this one got rid of the 100% recovery, and now it's 50%, and Ghost lost its damage reduction. Other than that, I'm not really sure the other changes. There might have been some more, but it's been a long time since I read the patch notes from Korea. It was months ago, and I haven't looked at them when they released here. But anyway, into the actual build. Of course, I can't use my skill book here. How fantastic is that? Alright, so for the first skill, Mysterious Stampede, you're going to want to use Quick Draw, Stampede, and Mysterious Strategy. I would say you don't really need to focus any of these. If anything, probably Quick Draw. Now, Return is going to be exactly the same as it was before. Oh, actually, first, the rune for this will be Quick Draw, Quick Recharge. Now, for Return, it's going to be the same as before. Weakness, Exposure, Concentrated Card, and Exposed Darkness. Definitely get that to level 5. And I prefer Conviction on this one. The second skill is going to be Stream of Edge, which nothing changed before. It's either up to you for Card of Edge or Acceleration Stream. I like Acceleration Stream because it's that increase in move speed, which will be huge when I get Raid Captain out to this build, because it's just a free way to get max like move speed bonus for that too, and get maximum damage potential out of it. And then Dark Edge. Now I put Judgment on this one for rune wise, so that's what I prefer. Some people like it flipped. They like Judgment here and then Conviction here. It's just feel. I don't know. That's up to you. So now Celestial Rain, still same as before. Vital Hit Point, Enhanced Strike, and Weak Point Detection. These are all 3 damage tripods. Focus them to 5, 100%. Next one will be Call of Destiny. Still the same as before, except for the 1 at the end. Number 3 changed, so still Mind Enhancement. Quick Draw, which got a nerf, but it's still worth it over any of these options in my opinion, unless you wanted to do like Dark Destiny. That's up to you. I don't know, just depends if you've got enough crit for that. But so now instead of using Chain Attack, you're using Fake Flip, which turns it into a stacking skill, which will give you 2 stacks. And it's really nice, and it has a decrease in casting time, so that's very nice as well. Like pretty much double buff there. So that's what allows you to remove other, stacking skills, because now these are your 2 stacking skills, which is fantastic. So it's a normal but a stacking skill. It's kind of weird, but hey, it works. Okay, and then now Unlimited Shuffle, the other new one added. You're going to use Quick Prep, Unlimited Shuffle, and Storm of Destruction, which has got a big buff. It's now a decreased like spawn or like runtime. I would recommend running Gale Wind on it still. It is very, very slow still. The other 2 runes, sorry, completely slipped my mind. I use Overwhelm on Celestial Rain just for increased stagger damage. Bleed on Call of Destiny, since you're going to just be using it as soon as it's up every time. I mean, pretty much the same with every skill, but and then now we'll have Evoke, which will stay the same as it was before. It's going to be Quick Draw, Concentrated Magic Circle, and Split Magic Circle. This I would use a Focus Rune on. I don't have another one. I'm way too lazy to do extra content, so I don't have it. So I just have Wealth on it. It's pretty much useless. It's just nice to get some extra gauge, I guess, since it's a double hit attack. And now lastly, Dark Resurrection, same as before as well. Piercing Strike, Intense Card, Furious Blow, Damage Tripods, make sure you're 5/5 on all of them. And then 100% Focus Rune on this, because it uses a lot of mana. But it is going to be one of your best damage skills. So for gems, just the same as I said before, just damage, focus the damage, get some cooldowns for other things, and that's pretty much it. And relic sets, I would say definitely do, it's up to you if you want to do 6-piece Dominion. But I would prefer 4-piece Dominion, 2-piece Nightmare, because I think the mana issues are now worse, because you now have only 1 card that can deal with the mana reduction instead of having 2, and one of them giving 100% of your mana back. It's now 50%, so you deal with a lot of just like the extra negative to it. So not very good, but obviously that can be mitigated with Relic set, which I'm still slacking on getting because I took way too long a break. I literally did like a few raids when I got this character up, and then I was just like, all right, I'm gonna take a 4-month break, or however long it's been. But the visual aspects of this class just got so much better. I mean, Mysterious Stampede looks fantastic. It all just, like, everything just looks so nice. Especially, I kind of missed the boy that spawned out of Dark Resurrection, but the sounds, everything to it are great. So Limited Shuffle got a huge buff to its cast time, way faster. I love, like, the visual changes since that's a stacking skill with the last tripod, so it turns blue. It's very good. Stream of Edge with the cards on it look fantastic as they're going by, sound-wise as well. Celestial Rain looks very nice. Could be better in my opinion, but it still looks nice. I love Evoke. I love the cards that spin. Big buff on the time it spawns in as well. They all look awesome. I just wish the alt got a big change. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright, I don't want to drag this on any longer than it needs to be. So let's go ahead and just do a really quick like damage test. I don't even want to do 3 minutes. We'll do 1 minute. It's just more going to be not even really damage because obviously I don't have the most optimal things and everything. It's more just going to be rotation and what I prefer to do. So I just kind of prefer to just start hitting some skills out there. Get my Conviction Judgment procced. Wait till I get 4 stacks. Hit that. I like to wait until I get a synergy card or something like that before I pop my ult. I think it is very useful. That's up to you, obviously. Use whatever you want. But the damage is good. I wouldn't pay attention to, you know, obviously my damage per second with this. I don't have Relic. I'm going to have mana problems. It's kind of a problem. But, you know, you can mitigate that once you get Nightmare. Or better, like, runes, you know? Yeah. But, I mean, hey, it has the potential for some insane damage, man. I'm talking some insane. Like, that's not even bad. That's not even bad at all. Because the damage test I did earlier in the video was, like, 660k. So that's way better. Obviously, this is RNG based. You have to put that in perspective. But I do think this is the more fun playstyle. I always preferred Emperor over Empress. I think Empress is pretty tame and way too self-explanatory. I like the randomness that this adds. Just like the flow and feel of the fight that you can get in with this character. It's so fun. And I think this build is way more fun than the other one because they're outside of unlimited shuffle for just like a few seconds. You're not really that stationary. You're constantly moving around always. You can keep yourself going all the time, and it is fantastic. But anyway, I just want to get this video out. I do have some plans to put out a Reaper Thirst video here soon, so stay on the lookout for that. And yeah, just my socials are in the link in the description, so check me out there. I'll see you guys later. Peace.